Hi, this is Rick with HomePro Home Inspections, and today we're looking at the radon system that's installed in my home. What you're looking at right now is the sump basket, and on top of that sump basket there's a cover, and that's sealed to the floor, and you see a little window down there too. Allows me to see into that sump basket. In 20 years I've never had any problems with the water in the sump basket, so I chose not to put a sump pump in. Coming up the side here, we'll see that what's installed there is called a manometer, and presently I'm pulling about 1.8 inches of fluid there on that suction, and what that does is that tells me that the system is working. If if that fluid is level across the top, that means that I'm not sucking underneath the slab. This is something that Dan over at Athlon Enterprises puts into his systems. Dan does a really nice system. That's why I chose him to do my house. You'll see that this pipe has to go up and around, and it goes over and pops out. So now that we're out in the garage, you can see where that 4-inch line comes out into the garage. It comes through the firewall between the garage and the house. And another good thing that Dan does over at Athlon is he puts on that red ring around there. And what that is a fire stop. So if there's a fire in the garage, it'll prevent flames from finding their way into the house. You can also see, since we're within 4 feet of the wall between the house and the garage, he also puts that on the ceiling. Once we get up into the attic, you'll see that Dan puts insulation on the lines, and that keeps us from having problems with condensation and ice and water dripping and stuff like that. Right there's the fan, and that's the fan that pulls the suction underneath the slab, that pulls the radon out from underneath my house, and safely takes it up through the roof and to the outside. And here we are out on the roof. You can see where the radon mitigation system protrudes through the garage roof on the back side. It's far enough away from windows and other openings in the house that we don't get the gases back inside again. There's a nice rubber boot that gets put in to help seal up around that tube coming out, nice 4-inch tube. And then also there's a grating over the top of that tube so we don't get bats or other types of critters going down in there. Not sure if you can hear it or not, but there's quite a flow of air coming up through this thing. So once again, this radon system has taken my house from over 11 picocuries per liter, about 11.6, all the way down to less than 0.8. Once again, this is Rick with HomePro Home Inspections. Extensive, not expensive.